Wash your hands. Plastic.
Plastic. Okay. Bear with whilst I switch scene. For everybody else. This one? Bear with me. Yeah, I found it. Right. Andrews. Move that out of the way. My one. I see. Right. You're gonna see half and half, I'm afraid. Where is the other? Oh no, the other. Oh, okay. Oh, heck. We're using all of them. You know when we did 8 last time? This one has 10 holes.
Okay.
We use all 10.
Right there. Good. I have AG. I'm thinking,
I don't know how to it's like.
should I just take this away? And then we just operate on the overclockers? Because then we'll have a bit more space because you're not trying to worry about like...
Well, no, it's just how else is going to plug it in. You're going to put that higher, but it won't. It's probably.
I go. Fine. The main reason I didn't use the main.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I think we could.
I didn't.
Yeah, I made an attempt. Nobody can fault me. Ooh, that's breaking the sound I don't want to hear. It's a nice little bit of contrast there. We've been working on white surface all day, and now we got this little...
Can you do it any higher? So I don't have to.
I could probably just turn this around. So eventually what I want to do is, because I feel like if I end up building multiple stuff regularly, the camera. That's as high as like.
Just now you put it through.
Yeah, so what?
It's wonky. Oh.
How about... It's opposite.
So this, and then you can move off it. Yeah. Not flattering.
There we go. Yeah, chat. Eventually, one day we'll get a proper overhead set up. And that one day will be when we are not in this room and are doing this from, dare I say it, Manchester. Bet they're in this box. It might get delayed again if I say it. Bro. I've just accepted my fate. There's a reason that we didn't just go, oh, it's fine, Jade. Just chill until Manny. You don't need to get a job. It'll be fine. We've given up on that shit. That's the bottom, and you put it in from below. Yes, and you want the whole bit of the housing, rather than the ramp bit, to be facing the golden screw. It's a lot easier with Durox tabs because they're actually color coded. They're pretty as well. They're really pretty. That's a really thick piece. You're sticking, so you're pulling it.
So you down that.
Yeah, you're pulling it through.
Oh, by the way, I was using the last one.
This plaster feels gross now. That we do. I think it may be in my best mental interest. Throw this away. It's stuck to me.
Why?
Because the other side got super gammy as well. Like when it folded, it stuck to each other. Oh, this one was much better. This is what I should have used the first. Look at these. Way thin.
It's not still fine.
Yeah, but it's not as. We won't have as much waste per thing, I think. Yeah, an overhead setup would be nice. When we do proper what's it called? When we do proper
No, we leave that off.
type tests as well, we'll be able to just do DSLRs instead of using it to pick our phone and
We lose them forward.
Huh? Oh, it's in the wires.
Yeah, always put that on the thingy.
Well, so we pull this through, and then we lube this
Yeah,
and
that's what,
and the
that's what
inside.
I'm saying.
Yeah, you also lube the inside of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, I guess before putting them together, I misunderstood what put them on the thing was.
Funny.
Yeah, it's just in your face. And there's pretty much nothing I can do about it because of this camera angle. I feel like even if I turn it towards you, no, there's just light. There's just the back of a light.
It's fine.
But they did get to see people that were tuned in to KnTElixARCHIVE on twitch.tv. Got to see loads of you, not yesterday. Monday.
Sunday and Monday.
Suntag, Muntag. I get a cheeky guest appearance on this stream. Look at you. Killing it. Hey. All promotion is good promotion. Except when it's not. Don't expose yourself on my stream, I'll get banned. Can you grab me another pair of scissors just so we don't have to keep passing them between each other? Danke. Now we can gum up 2 pairs of scissors with with tape. I will say you are still. Oh, that's because I have to go this far in to have my hands on camera. I have no chance.
What it is.
Just like I'm tilted. No.
Are you doing mine as well? No.
No, I'm pulling your things through. No, I am doing yours. I'm pulling them through because I understand how this one works. And look how much easier it would have been, and how much faster I would have learned if we had started with our own builds first instead of doing Howie's opaque ones. Yeah, Howie, for like context, we would. Awesome bearing. So, what we're doing is, we pull tape through it and then tuck it in and under. I actually need thinner tweezers for this, but Jay's thinner tweezers. These are tweezers we borrowed off Mum. Yeah, so we do all of this, and we were trying to do that with your ones. So these ones are smoky. These ones are clear.
You're talking to them like they're 5 years old.
Having never done this before, this was what we started with. Needless to say, it took fucking forever because I couldn't see on the inside and had no idea what I was doing. So yeah, it was painful. I will not lie to you.
It wasn't even the hardest bit.
And it wasn't even the bit that hurt the most. Mentally, I think it did a number on me, but physically, not the most painful thing we've done today.
Oh.
Depressing as that is.
Hold it. Oh, my nose wants to itch.
Still a bit too long. Yoink. Use the good tweezers whilst I can. Making my own Atari, my own Atari sound effect. Nice.
Okay. So we've only got one for us.
Yeah.
Maybe if one person moves the other person, well, if like last time, then we'll be. I'll lube put together. You.
Yeah. Because the wire lubing, once we just switched to... Once I was like, oh, I need to over lube these anyway. Once I just started dunk lubing, it wasn't too bad. This has been fun though. Yeah. I'm excited to do more things like this in future when we have a better setup, so you don't have to make as many compromises. And possibly I would just buy more equipment as well. So we have 2 sets of tweezers that can actually fit inside a cage. I still think I'm doing these okay. I think the fact that I can see them means I'm more critical of how badly I do it, because I can see it. With Howie's ones, I was like, you know what? I think I did a pretty cracking job, and I can't see inside to verify whether I've done a terrible job or not. So it's just going based off of, good job, champ, you did it. Howie, did you actually get to catch the sound test, or did we finish the sound test like before you got here? You happy with how it sounds? Yeah, I'm happy to hear it. Obviously, the gain was cranked mega high for exaggerating it, so it probably won't be as bad, like as loud. But yeah, it has neoprene in it to try and deaden some of the sound, dampen it. I could have put PE foam in it, and then it would just be a loud poppy monster, and it would be, they would bang, but it would also, you know. Instead of attaching a silencer to your gun, it's attaching a loudener. And go, deafen the children from the next street over. Unruly piece of plastic. Refuses to stay still and get cut. What? Why are you like this? It really does. You could stop. Thank you. It was nice to type on tactiles though, I will say. It was a fun experience. Definitely has solidified that at some point I want to build it. Yeah, maybe... Son of a bitch. Dumb bitch. You dumb bitch. I did it all the way through. At some point, I'd quite happily... I think the 40% keyboard that I build might be a tactile. Just because it's already so goofy and different, I might as well embrace it being goofy and different by going for a type of key switch I wouldn't normally go for.
Okay. I'm gonna have a whole...
Yeah. I've already looked up how to get cheap, like, acrylic stands, so that way... Well, just they can be on, like, on a shelf or something. I've already designed 5. I mean, there'll be keyboards that you'll be interested in as well. They may not be your perfect white one, but you may, you know, if you're ever feeling like changing things up, go, ooh. Yeah, I fucked up, and I am incompetent. So yes, I will. I will try and not fuck up again. Oh, keyword is try. I wonder if a flosser would actually work better. Me constantly getting up and getting down. Thinking, because these are quite thin.
You take one. Right, I'm gonna start on you.
Oh wow, you're done. Right, you want me to start?
Oh no, is it? You still got there, just I'm gonna start threading yours.
Yeah, once they're threaded, should I start lubing them, do you think?
Well, once they're all threaded. Well, no, because remember, I'll lose fast.
Yeah, so I can start working on the wires. I didn't check to see if they were balanced, and I can't be asked. Because if they're not balanced, I'm not changing it. Unless they're horrifically up. Yeah, I'm thinking this. I'm thinking this might work. This might work better as a tweezer because it can actually get in.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. If you ever you're in Lidl and you get a dental flosser because you don't like using regular dental floss because it's awful.
Whatever.
I hate regular dental floss.
Makes no difference.
I floss so much more regularly using these things because.
Not paid, by the way, not paid.
No, bro, imagine being. It's like, yo, Mr. KnTElixARCHIve, we like the cut of your jib. We saw your raid Shadow Legend, and we decided we want you to be little esport. We want you to pedal flossers. We hear it's a cool dance in the Fortnite. We want you to floss for us. For what it's worth though, Ash, I don't think in Howie's normal usage.
7, 8.
I think in Howie's normal
9.
usage it will be as loud.
10. Yeah.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. There was definitely 10 before I started. All the way over here. No thinking.
I do not know. Well, I've got a cut one here. Oh. I tried to talk. Is it? Well, I mean, I cut it down to that size anyway. Gotcha base. What's with the bits of plaster? So basically, it's some dumb mod made by some guy that makes your stabilizers rattle less and sound thocky and delicious, and smooths them out a little bit. It's a very dumb, stupidly time-consuming mod
But it's probably worth it.
for an improvement that some people might not even see straight away, but is objectively the best way to do it. Because like getting a properly lubed stabilizer, fantastic. Having a wholly modded stabilizer, perfect. However, it's just a giant pain in the ass, and sometimes you might show someone a regular properly lubed stabilizer and a wholly modded one, and they will not be able to tell the difference, and you wasted so much time. But yeah, we're all indoctrinated into doing it now, so.
Well, we started it now, we can't stop.
Yep. And it's the sort of thing that if I was building a keyboard for a friend, I would do it because I want them to have the best possible experience, even if they may not know why it's happening. If I was making the board necessarily for myself and it was just like a do whatever board, I may not consider doing this again. That said, I did buy 40 plasters for the sake of doing this, so I guess I'm forced to wholly mod every single stabilizer I ever make. Pain. Hadn't thought of it like that. Yeah, there's a lot of mods in the keyboard community, which is like some crackhead just woke up one day and was like, yo, what if I just put this in my keyboard? The new craze right now is PE foam or PTFE foam and builder's tape. Deadass, this is like the current hot shit right now. You can take your packing foam that an old keyboard or anything came in, and you slide a slice of that bad boy underneath your motherboard, and it makes it pop. It makes the higher pitched ones higher pitched and clacky. It makes the lower pitched ones deeper and poppy, and it makes everything sound nice. And it's just like, why on earth did someone think that was a good idea? We've all been putting foam in our stuff to make it less loud and stuff, and this person was like, no, I woke up and chose violence. And then some idiot also taped the bottom of his keyboard and went, yo, this improves it. And now we're all taping the bottom of our keyboards like lunatic. Not me though. I'm not buying builder's tape. I bought plasters. I made my decision. Catch me in 2022 taping my keyboards. Nah, I'm probably still just gonna silence it. I like quiet keyboards. Like,
I'll go for the back. Oh, good.
Like hell you will. I mean, maybe.
I'm curious.
There'll definitely be one of our boards that's just like, yeah, sure, let's see. Yeah, you could add O-rings. It'll squish the bottom out a little bit. I think... See, I couldn't tell if the foam was enough. Because I did one layer of foam, because it's 3mm, and that's what the specifications on the documents say is the space. But I felt like I could have added more. Yeah. The, one thing that, obviously the loudest part of your keyboard is the space bar. I could maybe put a little bit of foam in it, but I honestly just don't like the way that foam feels in cherry profile keyboards. I've actually got it in my SA profile ones because they're so tall that the space bar was so loud that I was just like, wow, I've got silent switches and this is still like a loud ass key. So let me throw some foam in that, and it's helped a lot. But it just felt too squishy for me on cherry profile. Yeah, it's fun. I'm glad that...
No, it's not. He's lying.
It's nice to have someone here chilling with me, making this take slightly less time. And also, I guess, getting more involved with my new, dumb, expensive hobby. Yeah, but you never know. What if, what if down the line Ash is like, you know what, I've been indoctrinated. Sign me up for the expensive plastic. What we doing? Where we dropping? And I need some assistance running some tape through some very small crevices and damn stabilizer. My dumb sausage fingers can't put them through properly.
Well then, boy.
Yeah, but what if I'm building? And I'm in deathly need of assistance. What if Jen sees your cute little keyboard and goes, I need in my life, right here, right now.
I do have a call.
Until you can get me a keyboard with a numpad, we have no business. Respectable. I did actually see a board that could work for it, but it was tilting me. It was tilting me because it's like one of the acrylic ones, so RGB comes through so hard on the underglow, and it was just so bright. And I was like, I could do it, but I want to do better. I don't know. I'll look at it. The other option is I hand you a keyboard and also a 2-port USB splitter and go magic. But yeah, no, I'll be on the lookout for it because it's a valid concern. Numpads.
I was also hesitant at first because I wanted a numpad.
Numpads, you can learn to never use them. F rows are ones that when people say I want my F row, I sigh and go okay. Because F row is fair enough.
Wait, no, you've got one, don't you?
There is the option.
Where's your colour?
Good question. Oh wait, we've used it all.
No, I used my one. You took 2 out.
Yeah, and I put the other one back. The option for no RGB, yeah, would just be
to... All, but bearing in mind we're doing your one as well.
Yeah, the option would be to just not turn it on. It's just really bright when it is on, and it's nice when it's on. It's just because obviously we've been building like aluminium cases for like me, Jade, Howie. I think even my mum's is aluminium, but I'm not entirely sure. Hers is definitely a cheaper one, if it is. Howie. I just want to. I want the best for the homies. Unless like the acrylic vibe is actually like.
It suits build.
Yeah, like unless you like want the acrylic vibe, then I prefer to do alu just because I don't know, feels a little bit more premium. But to be fair, there are people that pay a lot of money for the polycarbonate options of cases, so I mean, there's clearly a market for it. I am just not that market. Because it's a 96 key, so the numpad is included in the keyboard. I'll try and find pictures of it for you, just because it definitely. It feels a lot of niche. It'll mostly be taking apart an existing board and then turning it into something. Where is it? You're much faster at that bit. I won't even... Alright, so we're gonna ignore... Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna throw the LinkedIn thing. This is a horrendous link. Oh my days, it goes through the limit. 1 sec. That breaks the character limit. Give me a minute. I could also just not copy the entire thing, because that's sin. There's that. Oh, that's a horrendous link. So like, I could try and build out of one of those. I'm pretty sure it's hot swap. If it's not hot swap, just ignore that entire suggestion.
I'm gonna start lubing.
But yeah, if it's hot swap, it's a nice looking alu board, not alu board, acrylic board.
Brush.
The brush is over here. Yes, Banggood. The Banggood is honestly
What way do they go?
kind of hype.
Andrew, what way did they go?
They go with the hole towards the golden bit.
Yeah, this is gold. Is
Well,
in the big
yeah, well, one side's ramp side and the other side's...
walls ramped up.
Yeah, that's ramp side. The other...
That goes that.
Yeah, to my understanding. From the video that we watched. Yes. The UK Banggood keyboard. Yeah, I was looking at something like that. I can't remember if that's wireless as well or if that's a different Gamma K keyboard. Hey, you know what? Then there we have it. We found a start. We found a case. I'm gonna see if I can find a bare bones version that doesn't come preloaded with switches, because none of the switches there are something that I would ever recommend. For a full custom build anyway. For like a starter build, it's like whatever, but for what we trying to hook you up with, was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't, yeah, well, you know. Get yourself something nice. Something juicy. And you too can also be given the Luke switch tester that's been, at this point, would have been passed around 5 people. That's the problem with switch testers. Especially if you're only building one keyboard, you buy it, you find out what switch you like, and then it's worthless to you. So I borrowed it from my... I fucked up.
Well, you can fix it.
Well, we've multiple times established that I cannot. I am... This, I can do many things with keyboards. Apparently this is just not one of them. I don't even know what it is you do. I just don't understand how you do it so fast and well. Like, what's your technique? I was too busy.
I don't use it.
What? How?
Poke it through with my fingers and then I pull through.
Poke it through. So are you poking it? Are you just like mushing it through, or like what are you doing?
I poke it through like a needle.
Ooh. And then the tweezers. Are you lubing the houses as well? As
Moving the inside of them.
yeah, there's
Until
you can use this. You can grab the plus bit.
yes, I was wondering where that was. Give it here. Give it here.
Okay. I don't. Well, actually, I'm glad to hear. So we've made some progress there. And now we fixed the numpad issue all in one go. The price of your keyboard is about to skyrocket downwards. Going to crash and burn like my faith in humanity.
So you're gonna like
No, I was contemplating saying my faith in Manchester happening in before 2025, but I felt like that was a bit harsh.
still have.
Better.
I ain't gonna be out of job with that.
No, thankfully not. You know what would be depressing though? If Manchester has taken so long that our expensive keycaps actually like arrive and we're still down south. That would be genuine doomer energy. Exactly. It's like March next year if we're lucky. And if we're still here in March next year, I'm just gonna be sad. Hopefully I'm
here by Christmas. We're still here by Christmas.
when we're still here by Christmas.
I'm looking forward.
Nah, it's fine. We're just working Milton Keynes. Oh, yeah, you don't need to worry about that first.
Why not? They don't anyone should give it to me, aren't they?
Well, undecided.
Okay.
Well, I mean, even if they don't rush, it wouldn't be as late as December.
I would hope.
I'd imagine that it would be much sooner than that, assuming plans go well.
Yeah, that's...
Well, the company does like making money as much as they don't like spending it. And, you know, products are a good way to make money. I like making money. I would like to make more of it.
I think anyone would enjoy it.
Some people enjoy making money a little too much.
There's no FPs.
Wait, is there not? Ooh, good catch, good catch.
Can you get separate after?
Yeah, but that'd be a pain in the ass. It's also it's the same thing with you just hold FN. You just hold FN and then just hit the top number row. That's how it works with my 65% anyway. You just hold function, you hit the button. So it's actually, that's why, like, I personally, as someone that programmed with FPs and then stopped doing it, I groan when people are super insistent on F keys, because I'm like, all it is just a 2-button input now. The only thing is Alt F4 you can't do on one hand now, which, you know, is slightly tilting. But it's honestly not that much of a shift once you get used to it. It's just, obviously, you know, some people are fiercely loyal to the F row. I'm fiercely loyal to ISO enter, so, you know, I get it. Sometimes there is no room for compromise.
I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes you just gotta stand your ground, hold firm to your ideals until you're 5 keyboards in, and then you go, you know what are ideals but naivety in its earliest form. The 5th keyboard is not ISO, by the way. That was when I was like, you know what? By then, I'll have made a 40% keyboard that's basically like typing on a physical phone keyboard. Look at this guy over here wanting to use 100% of the keys that a retail keyboard would have. Get a load of this guy. I can definitely take a look though. If you like the acrylic look, I might be able to see if I can find like acrylic style 100%. Even if it's like compact 100, because mouse ergonomics, as much as all the keys is nice, mouse ergonomics vastly improved by not having a giant keyboard. You know, for all those mouse and click games that you play.
Have to do
Screws. No, we need to put the stabilizers in before we do anything. You have 2 keyboards on your desk. Ashley.
I know it's very hot.
Oh yeah, I was gonna do that when I sat down. Yeah.
These-
No. Yeah. To be honest, I knew it was in here and I kept seeing it, but I wasn't sure if it was kind of just there because it was in a different room or if it was intended. computer.
It really does. I did say it's very hot.
Yeah, I meant to open the window, but I forgot. Alright, time to nuke the audio. Just kidding, I have a noise gate. We will turn off the sound test. Oh, will it even? The nearest power socket. There's not many in it. Right, most of them.
They're all used.
We can unplug them. Most of them are. Yeah, mine. Whoop! Over it. That's largely inconvenient. You have a wireless Logitech for what you put when you back to it away with now. So what I'm hearing is, instead of having two keyboards, you could have one good keyboard and a numpad that you move when you're not using it for work. Sounds like you have enough USB in order to make it happen. You know, that's what it sounds like. Nah, that's definitely what it sounds like. Oh, right, you're on a 2 PC setup? Alright, that's fine. I will allow it. No.
I've done all mine. You haven't even finished all of yours yet either. Slacking. See, this is why we don't get things done. This is why it takes forever, because Andrew's slacking. Also, hi, thank you for the raid. We are building mine and Andrew's people. And he's slacking.
Right, where are we putting these lube boys? These
Where
fully,
they're supposed to.
these fully lube. We'll put here and just stack them up. I realize I'm using my wires for your houses.
Oh, they're the same.
Yep. You know, I'm actually probably getting more lube on my fingers from just not using the stem holder than actually just getting it on my fingers from the cryotop. Let's get it on the... There we go.
Oh, no.
Good job.
The long one uses 3, right?
No, just use it. It's just a longer wire. That click is very satisfying. I know. Next time I'll do the click off camera, but in front of the mic, because it's a doozy.
Right, loop done.
Nice.
Got a lot of it.
A recipe for disaster, except I kind of know what I'm doing now. So, are you going to do a practice one and then do it with the...
I'm trying to... How does it work?
There we go. There was your cheeky little snap. I don't know if you heard it at all.
What?
Alright, so this one's horrendously over loop.
Oh. There.
Okay. Watch what I do, okay? Just remember, you gotta lube it up first.
I know I got.
Okay, so if you turned it around so that way the ramp side,
Does it matter how much?
you want it to coat the wire, and then you want it to get slightly around the bend as well. Obviously you don't want it to be super dripping. Yeah. So ramp side towards gold. Yeah, we can always brush off a little bit. Yeah, brush off a little bit. Yeah, that's probably fine. Okay, so ramp side towards the golden, towards the golden side. I'll do it to the camera, I guess, so you can see better. Maybe keep it upside down. Alright, start looking. Yeah, so you want to hold the housing upside down so that doesn't happen.
Yeah, but I'm here.
That's what I was show you.
How are you supposed to predict the... Oh, I see.
Yeah. Probably need a wipe down, to be honest. Not under that table, that's for sure. You're putting it in the... remember, you're trying to slide it over the top. I'm not trying to put it in the hole, you're trying to slide it over the top. No, as in... Look. So, if you pull the switch all the way down when it's upside down...
I did that one wrong.
We'll see, you might have conveniently gotten it right. When you pull it down, you see how there's, if you're trying to slot it in there, on top of it, so it goes down the rail on the other side.
I did that one wrong.
Yeah. I think that'll make the stabilizer go backwards. Say again? Okay, dokie. Light clothes, putting a wash on. Got it that time? We do like some baseless confidence. It's unfortunate. Right, now if we take the something. Right, so that one's correct. And then obviously this one must be it must be correct, they're both facing the same way. Yeah, correct. It's not moving. Yeah, it took me a while to figure out how to do that properly. Oh, I can't really figure out what's wrong with this left one. I'll take another. don't need to rush this bit. It's better to take this one slow and get it right, because this is one of the more important parts. Ah, there we go, I figured it out. Don't forget to turn it so the ramp side is facing the gold bit.
I know.
Yeah, this one was backwards, which is why I wasn't moving. I found that angling it a little bit, like diagonal down to match the ramp, helped it like kind of like slide through and come in from above without getting stuck. Try and keep the loop inside the tub. There we go. How are you finding
I
the...
hate it.
Yeah.
I actually hate it. It shouldn't.
Yes, the wires,
Seriously. Why is
I mean, you can just paint it on if you want. You just paint it on if you need. I'm doing the dunking because I can kind of get it, but if you prefer to paint because you are an artiste, then you'll get better control, and it might be faster for you. Who knows? I was painting the first few. I feel like we used so much glue today.
there to be used?
I guess. When am I getting into mice? So the problem with mice is they require soldering. So not until I have a house, because I made the resolution to not get a soldering iron or desolder gun until I have started on the mortgage, because I feel like getting a solder gun is the...
You also need a water place. Like, can you shift over that way?
Sure.
As in just your whole thing, not like a box.
Yeah, sure.
Like it.
It's just a loop.
Move over myself.
Yeah, I'm surprised you still have one. I've been barefoot all stream. Yeah. I feel like getting a soldering iron is like the gateway into just never paying for a mortgage.
Okay.
No, but the problem is it enables me to do so much more. By going, oh, I can't do this because it requires soldering, I can immediately talk myself out of many projects and or keyboards. Whereas I need that for mice as well. So that's why I'm just not touching mice. I'm also quite happy with the mouse I've got. The only mod that I would do for my mouse at the moment would be a feet swap to try out new glides. But even then, I'm quite happy with the stock glides on the G Pro Superlight. And Jade and I have matching Superlights right now, so I'm in no rush to get new skates. But one day. African roots coming back. all that's left? Is that all that's left for both of us? Is the
Six.
Yes. I'll pick that up in a sec. Nice. You happy with the amount of loot that's on each one?
Yeah.
You can go wash them now. I feel much better. Now we have to do the standoff nonsense again with the correct screws first try this time, unlike the. I'll bring up the build guide again. These are yours. Yeah, so you'll be putting it into the. Oh, well, we got to screw these in. Yes. Every time this metal touches more metal, it just. No. Yes. With the same golden washers before. Take a look at your loot. Not a bad job. This one's a little bit drier, but it's not too bad actually. I think it's better than like the first stabs I did for Howie. I would. No, you turn it face up. I had time. Upside down in the room. So, the way you are doing this, we'll do the spacebar first, just like you were doing. This board is so much more complicated than the other board.
This is why I asked.
Couples who build keyboards together stick together. Let's hope so. Otherwise, I have made a colossal mistake. How are you doing, Jess? Oh, excellent. This one has the mounting guide. This doesn't say. I'm scrolling to find out. No, this is the mounting guide. This doesn't have the stab things. Alright, I'm gonna try lining it up with this hole. I'm gonna aim to, so put that through, and I guess that goes, it'll be in the left hole, I guess. I'm trying, I'm guessing here. The CU65 has so many. The left of most of the two is what I'm trying. No, you got yours upside. You got yours upside down. They go into the bigger holes. So you see how it's a smaller hole and a bigger hole? So that goes down there.
But there's a clip there.
Yeah, that goes into the bigger hole.
What?
So this lines up there, and then the clip goes into the bigger hole. The PCB, like, it's so dangerously close to the edge, it actually makes me uneasy. I'm already covering this board with lube. I should have done what you did and wipe my hands. Yeah, I'm struggling to get mine to fit as well. Well, it has to be one or the other. Well, it's not pushed through, but I've gotten it to kind of sit correctly. Alright, so if you're looking at the back, I don't know if this helps you. Or if you prefer for it to be... Yeah, you've got to like kind of squish and push. Yeah. Yeah. And then turn it over. Yeah, you screw in from the other side. That's what I did on the other ones. Have you put your washer on? Your red washer.
Jade is already better.
I mean, she's been learning quite quickly from someone that knew.
I mean, I can put a keyboard and a PC together. Tower, I can do that.
I'd say honestly, a tower is probably simpler. Doing this seems almost as therapeutic as building a PC. Well, as long as you don't have that crippling issue we had earlier in the CU80 build, where we learned that previous me may have...
How is keyboard stuck? That's the only lesson that you need to learn from that, is how his keyboard suck.
So yeah, we learned that
How his keyboard suck.
no, we learned that previous me is kind of an idiot and did not quite pay the due diligence required. Why is this so much harder than the last? Well, these ones are personal boards, so Jade only paid for the board, I paid for everything else. Howie's board, I just
Yes,
made.
have you seen Howie's one?
All right, let's get these screwed in first, and then we can share. I hate the screwdriver. You actually got your shit screwed in before me.
Yes. This is Howie's that we built today. 4 hours. So we're going to be making our own.
Yeah. So oh yeah, fully custom mechanical. Couldn't catch me on a membrane keyboard unless it was a Topra keyboard. This board is going to be a headache, and I'm just going to apologize in advance.
How do you know where they come?
So you kind of do and don't know at all, because this board can do Ansite and ISO all on the same board. As a result, it meant that it has a lot of really funky places, so it's not just straightforward like every other board is. So it's going to be a lot of you have to wait for me to figure it out.
I'm assuming this is like
One of them is an key, but I don't.
reveal this.
Maybe one of the sideways ones. Yo, that K70 Mark II, that's what Jade has, and that's why we're building
I have
it.
a K70.
Yes, and we're binning it. Yeah, it does depend on what you want. I didn't charge Howie for commission. I made it entirely optional. I just made him pay for the parts. And yeah, Howie's one costs. You know what? Instead of Howie's one, let's go with these ones. I don't want to. I want to throw Howie under the bus like that on stream again. The boards we're building
I
to.
have no idea where this goes.
The boards we're building
Andrew,
today.
we're on a time limit.
Yes, I
We
know.
need to get things moving.
Okay, yes. Well, the problem is, let's do the backspace, because I at least know where the backspace is.
What's that?
Backspace is in the top right. Jade's keyboard costs £187.63. My keyboard costs £231.
Oh.
Left watch. Cheater.
Birthday.
Oh,
I'm savage.
see, I was about to say the same thing, but I haven't done anything to my board, so I think it's just the fact that they're so tight. The tolerances are so tight that I think it's just the board is slightly frayed.
No,
Oh,
as in, I've actually done.
yeah, no, mine's the same. I haven't done anything to mine yet, so. The cuts are just so close to the edge. Damn, good job. Yeah, I've built. Well, these will be our 4th and 5th complete. Well, from scratch boards. Well, my 4th and 5th from scratch boards.
My second one.
Yes. I'm gonna do these one at a time instead of trying to line them both up.
I'll find them both.
Just to make sure it was going on straight or something. Usually, like in other things, that's what you're supposed to do. Like, make sure it goes on so it doesn't go on like a wonky angle. I guess here it doesn't really matter.
I always
Yeah, so the boards can get stupidly expensive. Like, the boards that Jade and I are building in March I think the keycaps on Jade's perfect like end game board cost more than the entirety of this build right now. So yeah, it's a rabbit hole of how much do you hate yourself and your wallet.
And somehow we're still not broke.
I have a good paying job that allows me to spaff money on keyboards. I respect it. As long as you don't go GMK. I don't. It will be one of the right shift ones. I still, yeah. Enter, we're just going to have to play it by ear based on what we can figure out from elsewhere. No, right shift. That's left.
Still need one for left.
Nope. Remember, UK keyboard uses the small left shift. You should be able to.
Right shift.
Right shift. Ah, the numpad's dead. Ah, you see? That's a perfect time to just abandon the numpad anyway. Numpad for Weenie. Weenie Hut Jr. You should be like us and just abandon it. I want to build one that has no numbers eventually because I'm going down the loopy doopy rabbit hole. Where I truly hate myself. I hate myself right now. I'm gonna break this damn screwdriver in half. I actually hate it so much.
I'm struggling to figure out where this.
Don't you worry. It's you and me both.
Like, left shift is here. Because the arrow keys are there. Left shift is like down here. I'm not space.
Oh, Andrew, you stupid. That's because right shift on this keyboard, because it's 65%, right shift is so small it doesn't need a stabilizer.
Okay, but the
Enter key.
key there.
That looks pretty good actually.
This is where the enter key is.
6 2 the backspace enter. Yeah, there's no right shift one. Idiot.
Okay.
Oh, that means we lose an extra one of these for no reason. Oh well. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I don't see where else it could go. That's what shit. Thankfully, after this, there'll be a build guide, kind of. You use it for military sim games, acts as a radio frequency set. That's kind of OD, not gonna lie. That's cool. That's way cooler than, in Marcus's words, being an office cuck. So you put yours in these ones, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
What else do you need? We're not using one. Yeah.
I think it is just 3 that we need. Oh.
So we did
Yeah, well, cool. Consider it practice.
what? Okay. We need them.
Yeah. I cannot.
Right, I've done mine. Now what?
Now is the bit where you screw it in to the face plate.
That's what. Yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I'm struggling like you were. I can't get the things into the right hole.
Oh, I did it the other way. Like, face down.
Like this. Because I can get like them through. I can get.
He's got feet.
Yep, that definitely worked. It worked for a second and then popped straight back out. You hate to see it.
Okay.
Yeah, so what Jade and I are gonna do is we're just gonna have a numpad that we just unplug and plug in whenever we need it. See what?
Figure it out. This way. What way around is this?
No.
That.
Yeah.
That. That.
And that's because the case is upside down.
Oh yeah.
I love how you can go from figuring out the exact stabilizer positions to not understanding how a keyboard works in the space of 2 seconds. Let's not force it then. Yes, that's why I had a couple of issues. You're supposed to put it straight down flat.
Did.
No, I don't think it did
Then
it.
this bit, like that top.
Yeah, well. Find a way to either wiggle it through and commit or pull it back. That would be what I would do as well.
It's actually stuck.
Impatient.
No.
Still doing this around Christmas? I'd love to. I'd love to. I mean, if we want to sort out parts and stuff, just holler at me. You know, I wonder if it's just I'm using a drill bit too thick. Yeah, but it's supposed to slide through the standoffs.
You can't do it anymore, can you? Do it, I think.
Okay, well, I'll try and... I wonder if I'm just using too thick a drill bit. Well, for now, let's wait and I'll catch up. I think for round 4, I may buy an extra PC, just in case. Which? That's not good.
Did we use the right?
Yeah, they were the screws that were included in the thing.
Oh, no, that's in.
Alright, enjoy food. I'll catch you around later. If you're here, we'll probably be going until...
7.
Well, before 7. We've got to finish before 7. We'll call it 6:45, 6:30 maybe. Well, no, 7. Mum's lesson is starting. We have to be long gone. No, well, she said 7.
That's why we need to hurry up.
Yes, but if you hurry too much and make mistakes, all you will do is slow yourself down in the long run. Staying alive. Yeah, probably. This is not going to be fun to open up.
If I made any mistakes.
Oh!
There's no going back now.
I never washed this lube off of my hands and it's killing me on the inside and out.
Okay.
Wow, screwing these in is so much easier when I use a tip that's actually the right size. Hmm.
Everything else, that's fine. That was just this one.
How well did your stabilizer sit, by the way? Because yeah, how well did your stabilizer sit? Because mine didn't snap through like they did on the CU80. Like mine are kind of like bent. I haven't managed to get any of them. As in like they're all angled. They're not flat. Like I don't know. Well, I guess it would need to. It needs to go as far down as it can go. Look at it from the front. Have your stabilizers come through the front? We need to put foam in it first.
Oh, that's
Yeah. I don't know if you want to see if you can poke these through for me whilst I cut the foam, or if you just want to cut the foam yourself. Right. Alright, I'm gonna try washing my hands because I just can't get any grip.
I don't.
I mean, it might not be, it might. None of mine have like gone through properly. Then these are supposed to come forward. Because it's not sitting flat. Like my stabilizer.
Oh, I can't get.
Well, that'd be pretty bad. But you probably know. You won't be able to see it from. Well, that's concerning.
I put in the foam on this bit?
I guess. Huh?
I put the foam on this?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine.
To be honest, I can't tell if this person's has gone through either. Well, that's what it was on the others, because... Nah, this person's looks like they've kind of come through.
No, it hasn't.
You think? Kind of just like... through the hole, but not properly through the hole?
If it's done wrong, we'll just have to redo it later.
Yeah. Off stream.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I guess that's my stabilizers done. Quote unquote. So, 5 o'clock. We've still got well over an hour. See you later. Yeah.
How are these supposed to... Am I supposed to poke holes with it?
That's kind of what I... So, no, what I did was I kind of push...
Right?
Oh, sorry.
So is that
Yeah, it is.
so I'm gonna need to...
I'm not sure if there's any standoffs to even worry about, though. Because before, like, the standoffs were so tall that they poked through. This time, it doesn't really seem to be...
Actually,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because
let
these...
me try it. What screws is it? They also need the... right?
Yeah,
Oh, no,
they've got a set of their own plastic washers.
Which ones?
Yeah.
All these?
Those are the screws that you screw into this... Oh, before you put the foam on. That's what this image was.
So I did this.
Nothing yet. You just need to take your phone back off. Can I also get my washers, please?
Okay.
Do? Oh.
Where did these go?
So, you see
Where
that...
are these?
The flathead ones.
Yeah. You only need one.
No, there's a couple more on the right hand side. Look. I'm gonna regret pouring all of these out.
So,
No, that's smart.
oh, that's tiny.
Yeah, they're not big.
I'm gonna put them
I, however, will secure them in one at a time. fit in so far? My guide's pretty straightforward. I think this board is definitely more complicated than other boards. By unscrewing it all the way out again and just putting it up and lining it back in.
Take that off.
Maybe, yeah. You might not actually be reaching the stand. I pushed mine nice and far down. Oh, trust me, it's better than my screwdriver. Typing angle doesn't seem as steep. Yeah, it took me a hot minute. Can I have that paper? I'm not that far behind you. I mean, we're not, Jake. Look, 7:15. 7:15. We've got 5:15. We've got an hour. It's not really being pressed for time.
An hour. We still need to put the thingies on, or the clip, and then the keys. Make sure it all works.
Yeah.
We've got an hour.
Yeah. Testing can be done on a laptop downstairs off stream. Oh, where am I?
No, but I can test
Yeah.
got to test them as we go, and we're going to do one at a time so that it makes it work. And
Well,
do one at a time.
we can finish that off stream,
Also,
really.
people to do it now.
I think it's because you are trying to screw through the foam at the same time. I think when I did mine, I punctured all the
Yeah.
Nah, I didn't mark them. I just poked down until it poked through, and then I stabbed it and washed it around. Nothing as profoundly intelligent as marking it. Might need to unscrew those two and maybe cut a hole around the foam.
I already got it. Overlap. I've got less than you.
Okay, well you might need to push it down over the standoffs then.
Still.
I don't know, because that's not going to change the top right pressure. It's just going to do pressure lower down.
Put your own.
I know. Hate it. Whew. That said, honestly, doing the puncture doesn't make much of a height difference, I'll be blatantly honest. Yes, because you haven't punctured it. Because that's what you're screwing into. Want me to try and give it some elbow grease?
It's not that, it's every time that I hold it whilst it's on, every time I then get the driver on and then start screwing and stop.
One extra standoff. These are such weird places to have standoffs. It feels like there's no rhyme or reason to them.
Screwdriver.
Yeah, it's not great. If Dad was home, I would ask him for one of his.
For anyone who's interested, it literally just...
I'm sure they've seen it fall out of my hands like 35 times. You can always take a break and I can do yours.
No. It needs to be done. Yeah, exactly. Don't. Take a break, I can do it.
Well, I'm just saying.
No.
I'll probably finish before you. How many you got left to do?
One.
You can do it. Yeah, we both will. May not be working your muscles, but it's definitely work to your fingers. A big old dexterity gym training session. That's the rubber foot. Nice. Let's hope our stabilizers work, because I'm gonna cry if they don't. They might not feel as incredible as they could do. Might not feel. Their stabilizers might not feel as perfect as we want them to.
As long as they work.
Yeah. I'm quite happy they work. Yeah. I think. Did you just put them all in one bag?
Yeah. Right, I'm assuming our switches are in.
Brown box on the shelf behind us. The one that has my address on it, so please tip the contents out.
Is there that switch?
Yep.
Oh, brown switch.
Silent things like
Also matches my text.
yeah,
I don't.
that's fine.
Does it matter what goes where?
Nope.
Cool.
Yeah, they're all gap browns.
Well, some of them are already been.
Yeah, well. That is what it's like getting gap browns from...
Oh, they're up down.
Yes, some of them are in order to allow for... No, I mean, some of them are also facing to the right.
I don't know if they work. The only problem is plug them in just to do them.
Yeah, you can do that.
Well,
if you
let's put them all in first and then.
want. Yes.
We'll see.
Oh, we didn't put the rubber feet on, but we can do that last.
Unless you do.
Nah, that's alright.
These are so much easier to put in. What the?
Yeah. I
They're
think
just going straight.
if you've got to remember that Howie's ones were the first switches I ever lubed and filmed, so I probably made a lot of mistakes when I was doing them. Whereas by the time I was doing...
Yeah, these are look, watch. Come back. Look. Straight in.
By the time I was doing these, I would consider myself pretty good at lubing and filming switches. Like, remember, I think Howie's took me like 2 weeks or something like that to get all of his done. Whereas it took me 12 hours to do yours.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. And that was also because work. I just bent this pin twice.
See, I've not been any.
It's because I'm doing the upside down ones first.
Oh, it's not big. They're the fun job. There's so much. Why couldn't Howie's keyboard be like this?
Like I said, it's because his were the first ones I ever did, so I probably made a crap load of mistakes. Well, we have figured out I made a crap load of mistakes.
Yeah, but these are just easier in general to push in.
And these are also all Gateron ones, so I guess they're pretty common, so maybe the tolerances are a little bit simpler. I don't know.
I don't know if that one will go through the board's not as pushed on the side. Feels fine, but
Yeah. The problem with the sound of it is not all of these have gone through perfectly silent because I don't have the immediate feedback. I have no idea if I'm bending like half of these pins. I would genuinely not even be surprised if I bent like 4 of them already. Genuinely. I think I bent like 4 when we did Mum's. We straightened them all out, obviously, but I did Mum's 65%. It was kind of shambles. Oh my Gideon. Which way is it? the stabilizer goes that way. Okay, never mind. It looks a lot more intimidating than it was. It didn't go in immediately when I tried to push it in, so I looked at the thing and I saw just like gobbledygook and I was like, uh-oh. So despite it being a frustrating experience, was it cool to learn something new today?
Yeah.
Are you looking forward to seeing immediate results of the hard work you've put in?
Yes. I also can't wait to work.
Well, if we do, we can always fix those off. No. Yes. Alright, I've ran into one of the Howie problem switches. Yeah, it's just, don't try and force it. I think the switch is just, where's my switch opener? If I do these again as well, it will make it much easier for us to do placement. All in all, considering we're building 2 keyboards at once, I think we've done a pretty cracking job at keeping most of the stuff on camera. Yeah, look, this switch farm is annihilated. Yep. That's 1, 2, 4. Excellent. Ah. Did I ever change this off with just chatting to make it a building? I think I forgot again. Yeah, I forgot again. Let's go. Me change it to just chatting whilst we're chatting. Also me forget to change to the main category. Whoopsie. Yeah, I want to get into the habit of doing just chatting at the beginning of every stream, just so that way I can catch up with people and chill before going into a game. And it also just means that people can tune in regardless of what I'm streaming, at least to come say hi and chat. And then if they know they don't care about the game, they can leave when the game starts, but I at least get to see people, even if it's a game I don't care about. It'll be mostly for stuff like Pokemon Unite, because not all of my friends care about MOBAs. Alright. I think that's also because you go, like, you've got your just starting, or starting soon, and if they're not there for that, then you've already started. Yeah, these ones don't need breaking open, they just needed squishing. How's your back? I think this one's like left facing the enter key. Yep. That didn't sound healthy at all. Before we test the keys, we should bet on how many keys each of us has bent. Or just won't work or whatever. This one might be a bit dodgy, but we'll see.
How is this one?
That one I'm not sure, to be honest. Left. So if that's up because Gatoron is written there, then left. What I did. Yeah, that way. It felt really weird and made an awful sound when I did it, but yep, that's the same awful sound it made for me.
Same with this one. We put on that.
Yeah. It's very clever how he's managed to do it so you can build Ansei and thingy on the same board. You can even build hybrid Ansei ISO, where you have long left shift. It requires the extra stabilizer, but you do long left shift, don't have the pipe key, and then obviously you have like the rest of the UK layout, which is a bit scuffed because obviously you lose a key. It's pretty. But yeah, it's a key that most people don't use. It's the pipe key. I mean, I only use pipe for like separation and stuff, so I use it a lot. And obviously,
I don't.
you don't even use it for like separating stuff in like lists on Twitter or whatever. Oh, I guess I removed it from Twitter. So I mean, technically, when you did put down your extra stabilizer, you could have been correct if you wanted it to do it that way, but I know that's not what you were intending to do. So who knows? Maybe it would have saved you a headache. Well, you can always try it this way, and if you don't like it, you can make your no for the white one to make the change. Or you'll just end up opening it up again and fixing it. It's hot swap after all. It's the life. It's for work, but I think you might get annoyed if you notice differences in your otherwise identical keyboards. If the layout was different. Or annihilated that thing. I don't know, I'm just hypothesizing. Bent pins aren't the worst thing in the world. It would be if we broke a socket, that would be like heartbreaking. I think I will definitely save myself the stress of a socket breaking or any other issue by just buying an extra PCB. Even if it doesn't get used, just knowing we have it as insurance. Or if, you know, like water, someone spills water on the board or something like that.
Why
Then
say it like that?
I didn't even look at you.
Oh, you're like,
You're winky ding. And so far you've managed to avoid spilling stuff on the board.
why?
Because you're a lunatic. I've seen the way you put mugs on the teetering edge next to your open fan PC. I'm just like, you're trying to just throw away your entire hobby in a single mistake.
Yes, but I have.
Yes, you haven't yet. Yes, but the day you're not fine, it will be catastrophically not fine, and I would prefer to just not even entertain the possibility of sudden, imminent catastrophe. Yep. I do, as much as it was super frustrating, I'm glad that we learned something about that from how he switches, because it now means if I try a switch and it doesn't go in like 3 different holes, I just squish it and it goes, oh, there we go.
Yeah.
We have come out stronger as a result of massive hour-long hardship. Spacebar. No, I have no idea. I'm gonna go with the left one.
That's what I was gonna do.
Just because I figure 6.25U is more common than 7U. So I figured that he would do the default looking one as the more common. These two boards are looking nice though. Alright. You know, on second inspection, I probably should have taken the darker ones. Thinking about my switches, just how much it fits in with the switches. Ah, well.
Too late now. I was feeling these ones supposed to be the right one. Then again, they're kind of
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't fit, then you just take it off and move it. Luckily, it's not like it super interferes with anything else. So I guess try those keys first. Try like the problematic keys
I have a
first.
spare key.
Yeah, I bought you 6. I bought you 7. Yeah, I bought you 770, and the board uses 68 keys.
Right, I need to test mine now.
Right, you can plug in first then. VIA? Okay, so the problem that we're gonna have with VIA is not your keyboard isn't gonna show because I haven't flashed it, but you should still be able to do the key test. Well, yeah, you should still be able to do the key test because I was able to do it. VIA takes super long to load, and I really should just install Vile, which is like the OBS equivalent, where it's just free. Well, I guess VIA is free too, but it's open source. So, yeah, so searching for devices, not gonna find it. No, you don't. You have to hold function in order to do that. You're not going to just try all of them and know which ones you have to take out? Oh, okay. That did not sound fantastic. You do, it's down here. Oh no, that one. But it will be that one. It might not be programmed because the keyboard's not been registered yet. That universal credit coming in for him then. Ha ha! Well, at least you know your Windows key is working. Until they're programmed, they won't do anything.
Why not have to?
No, it's on your, I think it's FN escape.
No, that's right.
Okay, whilst you're doing that, can I test mine?
Yeah, but how am I supposed to know if they're gonna work when I put the lid? Like, duh. I don't even know if it will work.
Alright, do you want me to reset or do you want to just see them all pink? I'm gonna start cleaning up this desk a little bit. But now that we have spare stabilizers that have been looted, I kind of want them to stay not damaged. So, yeah, I'm gonna put them in a pot just so they don't squish. Try a different key then. Let's try one of the other ones. Yes, until we get it to show up in firmware, I don't think we can do anything about the other keys.
Okay, right. So.
Right. My turn.
I'll put that key.
bruise my toe at some point.
My lovely keys. My lovely cats. Oh. Oh, look how beautiful. Oh.
That makes them look pink.
They are cute.
Honestly, they're not.
Yes, they are.
They're not pink.
They're not pink.
Oh, interesting. Did this do that for you? So my right alt is working, and this is doing. Well, this was doing.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, if I do them both at the same time.
Yeah, I didn't.
Thingy.
No, that's fake.
That's your stabilizer.
Oh, well, I didn't.
Yeah, look. If you, I'm sorry. This is probably really annoying for chat. If you press both of those at the same time, it pauses thing. That might just be a Windows thing that I just don't know. And I've learned today accidentally. All right, so that key doesn't work. All right, that key hasn't been programmed in. Just guess. I don't even know which ones. Do people not know someone nearly died like yesterday? No. Let's push it down harder. There we go.
Now you broke.
Well, it means your stabilizers weren't in properly before.
Broken it.
No, let's put it all the way up. No, your stabilizers weren't in properly before.
Well, yours is exactly the same. So don't blame me. Like,
Oh, I'm not blaming you. I'm just saying that's what the problem was.
they're fine.
Are they?
That's the fine.
I'm not really sure what happened. Because these need to be in it, otherwise it won't stop it. Yeah. Okay.
My space bar don't work.
Not coming back.
Then try the end.
Yeah, that's kind of concerning.
Which end?
Oh yeah, you're using one of these. It's slightly not pretty, but it works.
I need a wipe.
It's somewhere in this room. Try backspace in the meantime. Oh my. Greg.
No.
Well, let's find out if mine do the same, because that just means our stabilizers were not correct. Are in need of fix. Alright. You know, I'll just do
Wait.
this way.
I did do it. But yeah, it goes in one. Oh,
Yeah.
no,
I can't even get this to fit. There we go.
oh, why did yours press space?
No, I had to push really hard. That works? Doesn't.
Yeah, the other one.
I'm convinced that we've done the
Yeah,
other
but
ones wrong.
Yeah, but
Well, I mean, maybe we got those ones right, but not the ones on the corner. In terms of getting the stabilizers properly in and not like bent.
But as well, that's still the same.
Well, no, I mean, I showed you mine. Mine weren't properly fully in. No.
I got all.
Well, maybe this one wasn't all the same.
I don't check. They were all.
No, because you had yours already in the case.
Try your space.
Okay, fine. Can you give me? We've got about 10 minutes, then we'll need to end stream and take all of this downstairs, and we'll just finish it on my laptop.
I'm listening. I don't know what kid.
Well. Oh, you put your escape.
Oh. Nothing.
Yes. There's Mum's switchboard over there. Black one, right in the center, next to the hand gel. Like it's on properly at all? Probably not. Yeah, no, mine stays down as well. These are not working. Alright, we'll take these apart downstairs. Yeah. You just have to do it off screen because you don't want to put all of this together. And stream can see pictures another time. Because we're not going to finish it in time. I know what it means is you're going to have to put all of these on, take all of them off, undo the keyboard, see if we can get it working, and then put all of it back in again. Alright?
I love.
Yes! People can see on Twitter when we're next. Well, when they're done. Yes. Lovely little keycap box. And music clones. Yes. So, thank you all for tuning in to the various streams. It's been fun. It was nice to see a bunch of people. And
Hey, we've still got another hour.
oh, it was at 7. Alright, never mind then, I guess. Alright.
Maybe we could just end it and then just.
It's up to you. Yeah, we can do that because then we can turn off the light. But yeah. Yeah. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you. I have no idea when, but yeah, it was nice to stream back. It was nice
I don't know if I'm streaming Friday yet. Bear with me. It's supposed to be hard, but I don't know.
Where can people find you?
Twitch.tv/KnTElixARCHIve.
No. Right, yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Stay safe.